Hello, lovely people. It's exciting to welcome you again to another exciting video on our YouTube channel. How are you doing? I hope all is well and you're doing really great. For today's video, we'll be looking at crossing from Zambia to Zimbabwe. All right, so depending on your location and where you are going, the borders between Zambia and Zimbabwe include Victoria Falls, Kariba, and Chirundu. So for the emphasis of this video, we'll be looking at crossing from Zambia to Zimbabwe through the Victoria Falls border in Livingstone town. Zambezi River forms the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia. The Victoria Falls Bridge links the two countries and has border posts on the approaches to both ends, one at the town of Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe and Livingstone in Zambia. Please enjoy your watch. The road distance between Livingstone, Zambia and Zimbabwe border post is 16.2 kilometers, which is approximately 34 minutes. So in Livingstone, Zambia, there is Victoria Falls border post, and in Victoria Town, Zimbabwe, there is a Zimbabwe border post. But what links the two countries, like I said earlier, is the Victoria Falls Bridge, which allows passengers to pass between the two countries while witnessing the incredible power of the Zambezi River crashing through the gorge below. So the Victoria Falls border crossing is approximately 10 kilometers south of Livingstone, 15 minutes by taxi. If you're just visiting the bridge and of course the borders like I did to take photos and all of that, you need to get stamped out of Zambia. Very soon I'll show us the border post. They will give you a slip of paper that is stamped, and you can now continue up to the bridge and a certain part and get back. But if you want to go into Zimbabwe, then you will need to pay some dollars to immigration and get the visa that enables you to go into the next country. But if you are coming from a country that falls within the SADC, which is Southern African Development Community, you don't need a visa to enter either Zimbabwe or Zambia, as is the case especially for South African passport holders. Most countries, including USA, Australia, fall under Category B, which require a visa on arrival. So before you get to, if you want to cross into Zimbabwe or Zambia, you have to be sure of which visa you have. Is it visa free? Is it visa on arrival? Is it e-visa, or whatever it might be? So if you are visiting the Victoria Falls or the Victoria Falls Bridge and you will be going into a new country, you need a single entry visa, which is $30. But if you want to enter and come in multiple times, you need another visa, which is $55, multiple entry visa. It's called Univisa. All right, so talking about the Victoria Falls Bridge. Victoria Falls Bridge is a historic steel arch bridge connecting Zimbabwe and Zambia across the Zambezi River just below the waterfalls. It was completed in 1905. The 198-meter long bridge was built by the Cleveland Bridge and Engineering Company as part of Salsi Roda's Cape to Cairo Road ambition, and serves as a road, as a rail and foot crossing. Today it's a landmark and is a popular site for activities like bungee jumping, historical tours, and a bungee swing over the gorge. Like I said earlier, the length of the bridge is 198 meters. The height is 128 meters above the low water mark. Materials used to construct is steel and was designed to withstand the spray and tropical heat of the location. The build was built in just 14 months between 1904 and 1905, with sections assembled in England and shipped to Mozambique. The design focuses on the grand setting and the unique conditions of the Zambezi Gorge. It is the only rail link between Zambia and Zimbabwe and carries road and pedestrian traffic. The bridge is a major landmark offering breathtaking views of the fall and the gorge. So it's a major tourist attraction. Also, most excitingly too, the adventures activities. So it's famous for hosting adrenaline pumping activities, including bungee jumping and a zip line. The day I visited, I witnessed the zip line. It was so lovely, such a wonderful sight to behold. So the bridge is celebrated as a historical landmark, constructed by the civil engineering landmark. It demonstrates remarkably the past construction efforts of civil engineers. It's also important to note that the bridge was inspired by Cecil Rhodes, who dreamed of a railway connecting the continents. So as I said earlier, walking across the Victoria Bridge is allowed and highly recommended. To walk across, like I said, you will need to approach the border post on either side and get a pass. So you walk through what is called the no man's land. That is where the view we are watching right now, where the Victoria Falls view is. And there you decide whether to go to Zimbabwe or to go to Zambia. So quite notably too, Victoria Falls Bridge is now jointly owned and managed by the National Railways of Zambia and Zimbabwe. So this is a beautiful view of Victoria Falls from the Victoria Falls Bridge. Victoria Falls is the largest waterfalls in the world by width and height, making it the world's largest single sheet of falling water. Quite notably, there is a falls in South America, which is the largest waterfall system comprising many individual waterfalls spread across a wide expanse. But Victoria Falls is the largest single sheet of falling waters. Like I said earlier, a lot of things happen on the Victoria Falls Bridge. A lot of fun activities, adventurous activities. So also located on the bridge is a sheer water 111-meter bungee jump, including a bungee swing and zip line. Concerns about safety of the attraction were raised in late 2011 after the bungee cord snapped and a young Australian woman survived a fall of 20 meters into the fast-flowing crocodile-infested Zambezi River. But after that, hundreds of thousands of jumps have been made without any incident. Like I said, the Victoria Falls, you can go on foot, you can go by car, and there is also a rail. The railway encouraged the first influx of tourists to the falls, and the original Waterfalls Hotel was constructed in 1906. For more than 50 years, the bridge was the principal route for passengers from Europe and South Africa to the then Northern Rhodesia, now Zambia. Freight trains carried mainly coal and copper and timber out of Zambia. Okay, so this is where you can make your bookings and reservations for the fun activities that happen within Victoria Falls Bridge. So, also, the history of the Victoria Falls Bridge is more than 150 years, 15 years old. This magnificent landmark celebrated its century in 2005. So this is what the zip line looks like. Please enjoy your views. Activities on the Victoria Falls Bridge include the bungee jumping. Experience a 111-meter free fall towards the Zambezi River with the thundering Victoria Falls as your backdrop. Secondly, the gog swing. Launch yourself sideways from the bridge in a dramatic free fall swing across the Batoka Gorge. Thirdly, bridge slide, which is a zip line, which you're watching right now. Glide across the Batoga Gorge on a fast-paced zip line suspended above the river. Also, with a helicopter flight, you can get a bird-eye view of the falls, the bridge, and the gorge from the helicopter. You can also, like I did, stroll across the historic bridge connecting the two places for unique perspective of the different cities. It's important to note that everything that is carried out on the Victoria Falls Bridge is done with safety protocols in place to ensure a thrilling yet secure experience. Please enjoy your views. we walked to a certain point along the Zimbabwe road that leads to the main Zimbabwe border post. But because I didn't have a visa and we only had a pass, we had to turn back. So this is us turning and walking all the way back into Zambia yet again. Going back to Zambia, we go back to the border post, and your not passport now, the slip you showed will be assessed, and then you are given entrance back into either Zimbabwe or Zambia, as the case may be, depending on where you're coming from. So either ways, it's an exciting experience. If you're coming from Zimbabwe, you can walk all the way into a certain part of Livingstone, of course, up to the Victoria Falls, and then return back to the bridge and back to Zimbabwe. If you're coming from Zambia, you can get to the bridge, walk a little bit, and then turn back like I did. It was such an exciting experience. I really enjoyed the opportunity I had to get to encounter these historical landmarks. It was indeed an exciting experience. So if you are visiting Zambia, please don't stop at Lusaka, visit Livingstone. And if you are visiting Livingstone, please don't stop in just Livingstone Island or the city. Please take a trip to waterfalls, Victoria Waterfalls, and by extension, Victoria Falls Bridge. Please enjoy your watch.